When it comes to cars, I am all about crunching numbers and saving money, so today I decided to figure out how much you can save by charging an electric vehicle at home instead of using a paid charging station. Having driven an electric car across Europe, I can confidently say that all the promotional calculations and manufacturer promises are far from reality. Charging your car at paid stations turns out to be quite expensive, and ultimately you end up driving a hypothetical 100,000 miles for almost the same cost as you would in a gasoline or diesel vehicle. The problem is that not all of the 100% of electricity used goes directly into motion. You are spending energy on music, lighting, climate control, safety functions, and so on. As a result, the actual energy consumption significantly exceeds the manufacturer's claims. But let's start with some average hypothetical data. The typical electric car uses about 15 kilowatts of energy for 60 miles, according to manufacturers. Let's not take their word for it and use a consumption rate of 20 kilowatts for 60 miles or 100 kilometers for our calculations. It's easy to figure out that you use about 0.33 kilowatts of energy per mile. Considering that the cost of level 2 charging is on average about 30 cents per kilowatt, you can expect to pay around 10 cents per mile. Of course, superchargers would be more expensive, but let's stick to these average figures for now. So if you drive 10,000 miles a year, you will spend about $1,000 annually on charging your electric vehicle using level 2 charging stations. So what about charging at home? The base electricity price for Americans is 20 cents per kilowatt hour. At the time of recording this video, you could use electricity for 10 cents in some states and nearly 30 cents in California. This means on average charging will cost you about 7 cents per mile, and you will spend around $700 annually. However, at home, your car will take almost 10 hours to charge, and you will also need to buy and install a charging station, which costs additional money. Overall, the savings are quite questionable. The only real advantage is having the freedom to charge your car anytime you want. It's a different story if your state has an electricity tariff that depends on grid load. In such cases, you can charge your electric car at night for almost half the price. Check with your electricity provider to see if this option is available to you, but for most car owners there is basically no economy in charging their electric vehicles at home. Also, standard home chargers will take 10 hours to completely charge the battery in your EV, while the supercharger may do it for half an hour. In summary, if I were to switch my Honda for an electric vehicle, I wouldn't install an expensive home charger. It doesn't make sense because the cost of $1,500 or $2,000 would take about 8 years to pay back. It's more advantageous to find the company that offers bonuses for charging your electric car in its charging stations and to keep an eye out for new deals. For example, in my city there are several free public charging stations that are often available. Don't take the calculations mentioned above as the final word on the costs of operating an electric car. You will have many other expenses for maintenance and care of the vehicle, and I definitely plan to make a video with detailed calculations later. So subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with new videos.